Greetings, Wolf Pups. Lord Von Wolf coming back at you with Noob Sauce. Alright, last episode we went and bugged ourselves by transporting over a villager. And we got some good trades with this guy, if you remember correctly. Let's go over and check him out again. So here he is. He's all refreshed and everything. He's back to his regular prices. So I've got beetroot and carrots. Two items I don't use a lot of, so which is good, so I could get those trades in. But then I also have these good trades here, pumpkin and melon. Now, in the past, I've only gotten like just one, but this guy has both of these trades, which is really great because the next farm we're going to build is a melon and pumpkin farm. All right, so I've pre-prepped the land a little bit here. I sunk in some pumpkins in the floor here because on the bottom here is going to go rails. And then in the center, I put 9 pieces of redstone blocks because we're going to use the minecart hopper to pick this stuff up. All right. Okay, so let's get going on this. Hopefully I have everything here that I need to do. All right, so let's get in the rails. Okay, give me that. Give me the extra ones there. Okay, I'm going to need that back. And I got that. Okay, good. Okay, I'm going to have to go and make the hoppers and stuff and chest for here, but it's not a problem. So we're going to come and start technically right here, alright? So I'm going to put a rail there. I'm going to put a temporary rail there for right now if I want to come back up and around because this thing is going to have to bounce back and forth. Now, these are 11 by 11, so the inside is 9 by 9, which is a regular farm, okay? So I'm going to take, actually I don't need that one there because I'm going to wrap it on the inside, which is why I brought it out one more. Alright, so we're going to go until we get to the block just before the redstone, and I'm going to place down 3 of the powered rails. Now, technically you really don't have to do this. This is kind of like overkill, but I want to make sure I am a good speed on my cart because this farm works pretty well. Like so. Now, this block is offset by 1, which is fine because it's still going to power all the rails. As you can see, they're all lit up. Oop. And if you just make a mistake, just pick it back up. No big deal. Okay. Definitely going to have to get that iron farm going soon. As you can see, we're getting somewhat used on the iron. Okay, now I will bring it out 1 more block. Okay, put it here. I will put a temp block there for now. Well, actually it won't be a temp block because it's going to stay permanent. And put these, oh no, I need that one back. Alright, yes. And then I need to make 1 of you. Because we're going to put you in the ground. And you're going to bounce the cart back along the track. Now, we have to put in our collection. Now, I'm going to do a double collection here, which means I definitely need some more of my iron. That's the only thing about using minecarts. It gets a little noisy. That's good enough. Alrighty. So I'm going to want... it's not like I'm not going to use them. Alright, so I'm going to want 2 of these guys. Okay. So, what I'm going to do is see what I got here prepped. Okay, 3 and then 4. Because on the bottom, I'm going to go 1, 2. Place the hopper into the chest. Okay. Then we're going to go 1, 2, just right on top of it. Now, even though this chest is on top of this chest, I can still access the bottom chest. Then I'm going to go right here with the hopper, connect it into this chest. Alright, we're going to put the power rail on top there. Alright. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to make the comparator, which I haven't made yet tonight. Nope. Where's me stone right here? Oh. I forgot to grab the quartz. I don't need one, so I think I only need 3 of these, so I'll leave that like that. Okay. Well, I thought I had everything prepared. That's my brain. What are you gonna do? And I need you, so let's get you out. Make the comparator. Okay, I believe I'm done with those for now. Alright, so let's compare this out to here. Okay, give me you. Switch you out so I know what I'm doing here. Okay, I'm done with that. Give me this. I'm gonna go here. Okay, I'm gonna need a full block here. Yeah, it's gonna look a little funny, but hey, what am I gonna do? And then we're gonna go there, and I missed the dust. Let's do our little thingy here. Power that up. Let's block that up. Alright. So we still have access to these chests. We have our minecart rail system put it in place. Now let's build on top of this thing. Alright, so now I want to put the next layer up. So all I have to do, if you haven't noticed when I did these ones, if you just place a block on top of a rail, it'll put it 1 block above where it needs to be. Alright. So give me... Okay, so I'm done with this stuff for now. Let's put that stuff away. Let's put that away. Give me this. And then I'm going to need the dirt eventually, so give me the extra dirt that I have here for right now. Okay. Now there's several different ways in which we could do this. I could put all my pistons and observers in place ahead of time, or I could do it afterwards. So, you know, but I'm going to show you how to do it ahead of time. Okay. Oh, wait. Let me do this. Because I don't like looking at the faces. I don't have to. Okay, there we go. Alright. So I can get inside. Okay. And then I can go here. Yeah, in the old days, we couldn't place pumpkins without having something on the bottom. I'm glad Mojang changed that for us. That was a bit of a pain in the butt. All I did was pull one right in the center. That's actually not going to be the block that's going to be there. I just put that there so I know it's already in place. Alright, so what I'm doing right now is just creating an outer rim so I can put glass up here to do what I would like to do. Yeah, that's right, I did miss one because I want to get in and out of here. Alright. Oh, okay. So I'm actually going to want you above there. Alright. So now this is going to be the water source, which means we need to do the stair. Okay, I'm just gonna go here. Now, the only problem I have at the moment is I got to do this ahead of time, because in order to get the water in there, now technically this farm resets itself and the stems never disappear, so I don't really need the water source on the inside here, but I'm putting it in there just to be perfectly clear that the farmland will maintain itself. So for whatever reason, if a stem just disappears, I keep the farmland. It shouldn't disappear because the system gets closed off. Nothing gets into it, essentially. Okay. So what I want to really do here is just take you back up. Place you. Alright, now notice nothing is coming out, but it's still a waterlogged block. Give me you back. Alright. So let's get into placing everything up here. Which means I am going to need this, 40 observers, and 40 pistons. Nice, huh? Well, that's what you get for making farms. Right, so I don't want from this level up, right? No. That's where the pistons and observers are going to go. So we're going to go one level above. And then we are going to start. That's the observer, right? That's the piston. Alright, now I need to work on getting the piston in place, which is the first block here. Okay, so the pistons are going to come down, just like so. Alright. Now the observers have to be facing upward. So we'll do that from above. So, alright. And there. Oop. There. Give it back. Alright, so we're going to alternate these now. And then I'm going to go piston. Oop. That's an observer, not a piston. Piston, 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 piston. Just like so. Alright, so then we're going to get all of these pistons in place. Alrighty. Now I have all of the pistons in place. So now I got to put the observers in place. Now remember, when you place these, the red dot will face you. So you have to take down the dirt I put up here to put the pistons in. And then all you got to do is just click on the lower portion of one of the pistons. And you will place your observers so that they will observe the farmland that will be directly underneath them. Now the center spot here is not touched because, like I said, I mean I could actually make that an actual piece of you know, a stem or something. But like I said, I like to keep the the farmland hydrated, so I keep that one out and then just put a block and a torch there. Because unfortunately, believe it or not, things can spawn on top of this stuff. Now, some of this is going to be covered up with redstone, and some of it will not. And for those older computers and servers, we're going to help with the lag by putting torches up here to help eliminate, all right, the lighting issues. So, I'm sorry, I need to put it on top of the observers, like so. Alright, so between the torch here in the middle and the torches here on the end, I'm covering my bases of what is in here. Alright, so remember, if I bring up the F3, the ones that are going to be spawnable will be the observer blocks. So, you know, 10, 12, you know, so I'm all covered as far as spawning up here goes. So let's get the redstone in place. Now, you know what? If I do that now, okay, I'm going to do the redstone last because I'm going to be underneath playing with it, showing you guys a way to get in here and work with it. So I'm going to do the redstone part of the top there later. So let's get this in place. So now I just want to put the dirt all in place here. So we're just going to fill in the dirt like regular. Yeah, I know, it's like, how are you going to get in there now? Easy, actually. Nice, simple trick designed by Mojang. with product update. And the last little bits. Let's get our last pumpkin into place, yeah? Okay. So now we have, I don't know, we have our farmland in place. I'm done with the bucket for now. I'm done with that one. So give me the seeds. Give me this. I'm not sure how many actually I'm going to need. I always forget the number. Alright, so. Oh, wait. I need, that's what I'm looking for right there. Okay. Now, I'm going to take a trapdoor. Remember, I used trapdoors with the chicken farm. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to simply put the trapdoor there. I'm going to open that trapdoor. Okay. And then I'm going to close it, and look what it did to me. It pushed me down. I'm now, like, laying down. So, I'm kind of crawling. Alright. So, I'm going to take me hoe, and I'm going to, wherever the observers are, that's where we're going to hole. So it's now don't get stuck in here. Alright, so I'm going to make this a pumpkin. Give me, let's do 16 now. To make melon seeds, all you have to do is put the slices in and you make melon seeds. Okay, so that's 90. So the next one, since we did pumpkin, no. Oh, my thing is off, I think. It's okay. This is going to be the melon. That's pumpkin. Right? And you got to alternate each and every one. Okay. So we go pumpkin, melon, pumpkin. Okay. Next up, you'll get the rest all in place. So this is going to be pumpkin, melon, pumpkin, melon, and then so forth until you do the whole thing. Okay. All right, guys. I've got everything figured out. Kind of when my pack is off for right now. I apologize for that. So the stems, as you can see, are both the same color and look the same right now. With the tweak on it, the pumpkin ones would be orange. Okay, so everything's in place. Just got to keep mindful that it's alternated, alright? So technically you go on diagonal. So this is all pumpkin, this is all melon, this is all pumpkin, melon, pumpkin. Okay, guys? Righty, so that is now all in place, and that is how you can get underneath all this stuff. Now, as this is growing, these observers are indicating that when this stem has a block update, it sends off a signal. Okay, so let's get up here. Alright, and then we can take the redstone dust and put it up here. Now I'm putting on the backs of the piston blocks. I'm not putting on the observer blocks. And okay. All right. Now let's go grab a piece or two of bone meal. And let's see what happens. Okay, let's increase that. Okay, so that, and I did do it backwards, didn't I? I was wondering if I did or not. That's not a big deal. I always seem to do that. I was up late last night. Got up early this morning. My brain's not 100% working. So just put that there. that's right. Okay, let me explain. Okay. Brain for a moment. Okay, so what happens is, let's get down here. Bone mill. Okay. Now you see the pistons come down. Can I reach him? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so you get a set that goes off around it. So what's happening is, which I did do it backwards, the piston sends the signal into this redstone, which is considered a full block as far as the power is concerned for when the when the observer charges that dust, which then Bud powers these blocks around whatever. So in other words, if this one would be these three, this one would be these four. Pistons would shoot off. He just went off there. So that's how the redstone up here works. So it's now nothing spawns on top of redstone, which is why I didn't have to worry about the whole thing, even though I got all this lighting up here. Alrighty. So I don't need that actually. So this farm is essentially ready to go. Let's put the cart in place. Let it do its thing. Give me the glass. Because what I'm going to want to do, I don't want anything flying out of here. So I'm going to cover this entire square with glass. And glass is not spawnable, so I don't have to worry about this. But I have the pumpkins here. So it's giving off enough light that the glass is not spawnable anyway. There we go. Okay. So now we can see into the farm. We can see what's going on. We've got the rail car going back and forth and doing its thing. And then what will happen is when it comes into here, like we did over here, remember, whatever goes in here first will get pulled out because we have that hopper attached to this chest and we go into this bottom chest. So this way I know I have enough room to hopefully come back and grab this stuff because this farm works really, really well. And it will allow me to make some good trades with that farmer. Alright guys, as always, thank you for watching, thank you for supporting, and thank you for subscribing. You pups take care now. Bye.